Dragon Ball Super ended on a high note with the Tournament of Power. With Dragon Ball Super BROLY, we get to see an old enemy become new. Hi there, this is Charlie K, and here is our review of Dragon Ball Super BROLY. Before we begin, if you want to see more reviews like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and if we could get over 9,000 likes,
it's over 9,000!
you'll become a Super Saiyan. Dragon Ball Super BROLY starts with revisiting the early days of Planet Vegeta, where Vegeta and Goku are just young toddlers, and their parents are forced into slavery by King Cold and his son Frieza. Of course, King Vegeta noticed that there is a Saiyan more powerful than his own son. That Saiyan being a lower class Saiyan called BROLY. King Vegeta decides to send BROLY into exile on a barren planet called Vampa. Meanwhile, Bardock does the same to his own son, Kakarot, aka Goku. Now this is where things get interesting. Akira Toriyama completely retcons the Dragon Ball mythos by showing Goku's parents sending Goku to Earth when he was much older than he was in the original Dragon Ball. Not only does Akira Toriyama change this, but he introduces BROLY as a victim of circumstance, rather than a character who simply hates Goku because he wouldn't stop crying as a kid. Seriously, that was a plot point in the original Dragon Ball movie BROLY first appeared in. Although Akira Toriyama made significant changes, these changes feel welcome to the Dragon Ball lore and add more depth to the history of Dragon Ball. And whilst the first half of the film adds more to the history of Dragon Ball, it is the second half of the film that feels, well, sad to say it, but somewhat anticlimactic. Don't get us wrong, the fight scenes are absolutely gorgeous, and at one point the fight scenes go first person, from the perspective of BROLY. The fight scenes have some serious production value behind them, but at some times it was hard to follow on the big screen. The biggest problem is that the fight ends rather abruptly, with a result that could have been, well, something more interesting. Without revealing any spoilers, you'll understand what we mean after watching the film. The other problem with the film is the lack of the Z-Fighters that make Dragon Ball, well, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Super BROLY only features characters such as Bulma, Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, Whis, and even Bulla gets an appearance in this film. But no other Z-Fighters are in sight other than Piccolo, who somewhat helps to progress the story just a little bit. But basically, don't go into the film expecting to see your favourite Z-Fighter, unless of course, your favourite Z-Fighter is Goku or Vegeta. Overall, Dragon Ball Super is a fun movie that retcons the history of Dragon Ball, whilst moving Dragon Ball in a brand new direction that we can only hope we will get to visit sometime soon. As a result, we can't help but give this film a score of 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching our review, and if you do like to see more reviews like this one, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This has been Charlie K, and I'll see you in the next video.